Hello, everybody. Welcome to a live stream. Live. Today from LAX, trying out Boeing 777 Ups. And guess what? We are on VATSIM. Ooh, I shouldn't be hearing myself. I gotta stop that. All right. I didn't realize I had the stream in the background. So here I am at LAX. So welcome everybody. This is just kind of like a test flight because I had to reset up VATSIM on my system. So here we are. Look at this beautiful, massive aircraft. Oh yeah. Look at that A320 in the background. That's on VATSIM. All right, well, we're not here to admire the aircraft. Let's just go in the cockpit and let's get going. So I was gonna use the first officer, but today I am not gonna use the first officer. So let me see real quick. I'm trying out something new connected. So let's see if I can file my flight plan from SimBrief. Yeah, apparently not. All right, I had to populate it first. So yes, and flight plan sent. Okay, so we should be receiving a PDC. All right, so here we are. I was gonna use the first officer stuff, but I think it's just gonna slow us down, and I wanted to check things out. So let's come in here and do airport. Nope. External services and Navigraph. We'll get from SimBrief. That's one. Then we can get back ACAR CPDLC, Hoppy, VATSIM, and we are UAL 433 today. Not sure that the call sign matters. Actually, yes, the call sign does matter if we're doing ACAR CPDLC. So UAL. Okay, why isn't it working? I wish they had a keyboard over here for us VR people. I know exactly why it's not working, because my mouse is not. There you go. So that's why my mouse is not focused on the application. Come on. Apparently you can hide that. I didn't realize that. All right, so here we go. United 433 today. Here we go. So that's what we have, and then now we can connect. Yeah, so that is that, and let me see something. Unfortunately, I don't have chat, guys. I will not be able to see the chat. It looks like I didn't set it up before I started the VR session. Oh, there is our PDC. So PDC call sign 433 Boeing 777-200 ER departure LAX destination San Francisco, route of flight Sumner 2 Stoke transition Surfer, and then Surfer 4 for the arrival, altitude flight level 360, squawk 1351. So we'll just quickly go and squawk 1351 so we do not forget. Yeah, I don't know, left from right. Did you catch my mistake? It's 1351. All right, 1351. All right, so let me verify that. Yep, 1351. All right. So with that being said, not using the first officer stuff today. I'm just gonna do stuff manually. So quickly. I want to basically catch ATC while they are still connected. So we're gonna do things very, very quick. All right, fuel pumps to off. Let's check this guy out. Fire test. We're good there. Come in here, packs to auto, trim, and bleeds. All right, so all of that are good. Come in here, and here, set it to now. All right, and we check circuit breakers. All of them are good. All right, so that's good. And we'll come in here, we'll test the oxygen. Good, and then we can go to status display and verify. We have 1939. So okay, that's good there. All right, we can also get our ATIS. So we go to COM and we'll go to flight information. What we want to do is ATIS request because we're on VATSIM, and we can just go in and punch in KLAX. All right, and we can just put it in here and we can send it, and that should give us our ATIS. So large message, we can see we have new messages and LAX ATIS, and ATIS is information Sierra 0053 Zulu. Okay, it's recent. 250 at 16, 10 static miles, fuel clouds at 1500, scattered at 6000, scattered at 25,000. Temperature 18, which we see 19 here. Altimeter 2996. So 2996, we'll set it right here. Come on. All right, 2996. We sync it. Then we come in here and also set it to 2996. There you go. So while that is being done, yeah, transponder mode C on all taxiway and traffic way. Call for push on taxiways Alpha, Charlie, Delta, Kilo, Lima, and Mike. So as long as we're not on those taxiways, we are fine. So with that, I guess we got double jetway, but only using one right here. All right, so with all of that said, today I'm not gonna really do any procedures for this the way the aircraft wants it. So I'm going to do airplane, weight and balance, we'll get from sim brief, and we'll get to the CG summary, optimize the CG, and we go back, loading page, and we'll do simultaneous full load.
Captain, note the load sheet.
And just like that, we are loaded. So here's our load sheet. We take it, which flight factor, we just make it one click, but now you have to click 3 times to be able to read it. Zero fuel weight is 367.8. So we come in and we will do our FMC. All right, and we verify that it's today we have the GE engines today, no active routes, and the model is correct. The nav database is also good and valid until April 16th. And now we can go to position init, and actually let me just do this real quick. There you go. Once we go to position init, we are going to KLAX. Then we'll get it like this, and we'll use the actual position, put it in, and for the route we are going KLAX to KSFO 01. Then we do, oh shoot, I always do this, and I when I make this error I cannot copy it. So let's do it again. KLAX KSFO 01, and we put it in company route, and we are rocking UAL colors today. So UAL 433. So we can put it in. And what I don't know, they didn't really give me a runway on my clearance. I did file runway 24 left, so I'm gonna assume as file. So we are gonna basically activate that and execute. And for the departure, we said we wanted runway 24 left, even though we're closer to 25 right. And we had Sumner 2 and Stucco transition. There you go, Sumner 2 and Stucco transition. We can execute that. And for our arrival, we go to index arrival. I believe we are shooting for 28 right today. And Surfer 3 is the arrival, or Surfer 4 rather. No transition. And we're gonna arrive via Archie, and we can execute that. So that's what we have, what we're rocking. We are good there. So route 2 leg, we're going to shoot. Route 1 leg, we go to route copy, and route number 2 LAX, paste it there, and we won't activate it, but departure arrival, nope. Departure arrival. If we have to come back into LAX, what runway do we want? We want 25 right. Let's take back, we're going to be closer to the 24, so we're going to take the same runway we departed from if we're coming back over here. And let's go now to route number 2 and actually legs. Next, so it's gonna be Booby. So if we have to come back, we're gonna basically go vectors to Booby, and 250 I believe is the runway heading. So let's say we're gonna do KLA X 24 left with a bearing of 251 and a distance of 25 miles. That's what we would take if we have issues, and we can copy that. We can put it in a hold, Next hold, and we put it there. Okay. All right. So basically what we just did was implement a hold of some sort, which we'll come back to in a little bit. Our IRSs are going to align in 1 minute. So now we can go to route 1 leg. All right. So we've got the weather here. It's looking like 250 at 16, temperature 18, and altimeter 299.6. So we're going to calculate our performance. So we're going to go to menu, performance, and we're just going to copy this, and we have a 400,000 pounds. And what we are going to do, we're going to leave it like this. Conditions, the runway is dry, and aircraft config, anti-ice is going to be off. And here, what did we have? 250 at 16. So we can use the keyboard and punch in 250 at 16. All right, if we wanted to as well, we could actually go and use 1 degree higher temperature. So let's just say 21. And then here, we're gonna do 299.5. Just to give it worst case scenario. All right, and we go back and hide the keyboard. All right, so we're gonna start with just full takeoff, and we're gonna calculate. And we know that our weight is 400,000 pounds or 401,000 pounds. But at this configuration, the aircraft can utilize basically 650,000 pounds at an N1 of 96%. Our goal is to have the lowest N1 percentage and the highest allowable takeoff weight. So 96% and 650,000 pounds. So let's go to takeoff 1. And takeoff 1 gives us 93 and still 650,000 pounds. So takeoff 2 it is, I believe. So takeoff 2, 93 and 616. 616 is way more than the 400,000 we need today. And it's giving it to us at a 22 degrees selected temperature. So really, actually, we're gonna go for 22 is not really all that great. So we're gonna go takeoff 1, which gives us 59 and 93. So we're gonna take the 650 is higher. So 59.93, that's what we get. And basically, if we say show, it's telling us our takeoff distance till V1 is 2,000 feet. So yeah, we've got plenty. So we're good there. So we're gonna accept and say okay. And now we can go to, oh, you know what? I believe we are empty. I think that was not empty. Yeah, takeoff weight is 400,001. Yes. We're good, because I hadn't set the init ref, but it's got the right weight, so we are okay there. It's 367.8. So 367.8. We put it in our zero fuel weight, and our reserve will say we're gonna arrive with 14. Trying to get going, and cruise altitude is 360 today. And our cost index, we'll take 36. We gotta get there quick, get there right. All right, and here we said takeoff 1, and we wanted 59 degrees Celsius. All right, so we can go ahead and turn on the APU. There you go. All of that is good, and we can turn on the fuel pumps. All right, so that's good there. We go to takeoff. It takes flaps 5, that what I actually took? Yes, flaps 5. And CG is 29. And here gives us 116, 126, 139. So we're going to take the performance calculators, 122, 125, 129. So 122, 125, and 129. All right, so all of those are good. So the V speeds are set. That's good. So we come back here and set this to 129. Let me set up my view. All right. And again, if you're just joining, I'm sorry. I do not have a good view on the chat.
L nav on. V nav speed on.
All right. So now that's good there. Oh, let's get our chair. All right. So now that we have that, we can come to menu, terminal charts, and we'll just use airports from the FMS. We'll complete, we'll edit the clip, and we'll get rid of this class Bravo. We'll come back, and we said we wanted, so parking bay and coordinate, do we want that? Nope, we already have that. Obstacles, we don't want that. Airport info, we're just gonna go minimal. No taxi for 380, so we got 10.9. And going to page down, we don't need that. So if we need our SID, it's Sumner 2. Sumner 2, and arrival, if we're coming back, we're gonna take ILS 24 left. There you go. And we complete that. And now we can basically just view our Sumner departure. And looking at our Sumner departure, it's taking me that SoCal departure is 125.2. So what do we have for SoCal departure? 125.2. So we're gonna try to set it there. SoCal departure 125.2. Just as a reminder. And here, I believe that's the tower, but we want ground, which we'll set. But I needed to go and say our top out altitude is flight level 230 is our top out altitude. So looking at this, we come in here and set flight level 230. All right, so there's flight level 230. And here we want 251. And we can come in and do page down. That's our nav. So technically for taxi, we are here, and we should have really been going to here. It's possible that they're going to basically tell us to follow what looks like Charlie. All right, so Charlie and maybe November and Echo to runway 24 left. Okay. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, let's go to menu, airplane, captain's command, and we will read
I would like to read the briefing now. Are you ready?
Ready, sir.
The pre-flight is done and we are ready. All instruments are set, the FMS is programmed and the NCP is set.
Yes, sir. Please follow me with confirmations. Our flight is departing?
Los Angeles International.
On the SID, we will depart with flaps 5 following our standard procedure.
I do affirm, and so it is set in the FMS.
The runway is also set in the FMS.
24 left.
The cruise altitude for today will be?
Flight level 360.
And the speeds are set?
V1 122. Today our VR will be 125, and V2 129. The departure is set in the FMC.
Please follow the MCP with me.
The MCP is set for departure. Our initial heading will be 251.
And our destination is?
San Francisco International.
Any risk factors you would like to address, Captain?
No additional points to make.
Thank you. Continue, please.
In case of any emergency before 80 knots we will abort the takeoff. Above 80 knots we will only abort for a serious issue, engine fire or loss of directional control. In case of such issue below V1, we will abort the takeoff, apply maximum braking and stay on the runway. In case of an issue above V1 we will continue with single engine departure procedure. I will handle the controls and you will help me with the procedures. Any questions?
No questions, sir. All is clear.
All right, looks like now the APU is online, so all of that is good. We can tell ground to remove the ground equipment.
Please remove all ground equipment.
As soon as possible.
And one thing that we did not check, let's tell her to close the doors first.
I would like all doors to be closed now.
We go back to the charts by going and looking at where we're going to actually push back. I think we're going to be in the alley. So as long as we're not in Charlie, we are fine. All right. I didn't really hear ground actually. Departure frequency 128.05 is what they gave me. Okay. I just caught that. All right. So that's that. And yeah, it's see who's online. Just gotta be sure that I got. Looks like I don't have ground. I have tower. All right, so I have tower, so we're just gonna get back to tower frequency and then set 128.
LA Tower, good evening. Beluga 44 Tango with you on approach 25 left initial. Beluga 44 Tango, LA Tower, wind 25016, runway 25 left, middle line.
All right, 12805. So we're good there. So let's go ahead and perform again our checklist first. So where is my captain's command? So captain's command, remove all equipment. Now close the hatches. We verify that he's going to be closing the.
All personnel clear.
Of course, sir. Pressurize.
All right, good. We've been cleared to pressurize. So we'll do bam, 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 bam. There's a certain order, but I'm not really following it. I'm pretty sure. All right, and going to init ref over here. Let's see, thrust limit.
LA Tower, American 2785.
We got a trim of 4, which we can confirm. We do have a trim of 4.
Runway 25 right, taxi to Bravo.
All right, so that's good
right,
there.
Bravo, American 2785.
We'll call for pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving
All right, let's do the checklist, buddy.
Pre-flight checklist.
Oxygen.
That's it,
Tested
100%.
Tested 100%.
Flight instruments.
All right, we have on the heading 295, 295, and altimeter is 2996. Check.
Set.
Checklist
Okay.
complete.
All doors and hatches are closed. Ready.
All right, let's go ahead and turn on our transponder to TA only here. We'll tilt above. And here we will tilt. What am I doing? I'm tilting down when I shouldn't. What? There you go. All right, so that's good.
And bypass pin
Cockpit door is
inserted.
closed. Oh,
Parking
no.
brake.
There you go. And let's get to the beacon light. All right. All right, so start sequence today is 2 and then 1. So first let's tell our friend the purser to doors.
27.
All doors to armed mode.
Information, Sierra ready for taxi.
All right, I think we had Sierra, so we need to remember that.
4 Sierra, runway 24 left, taxi via Echo. Alright, 24 left via Echo, Southwest 2087.
Starting pushback.
All right,
And you
looks
may
to be
start-
clear.
44 Tango Heavy, welcome to LA State Parking. November. Beluga 44 Tango, cargo ramp would be great. Beluga 44 Tango, roger, vacate left, unable taxi.
Oh, there's a Beluga.
Have a good night.
All right, auto
Vacate
start
left when off.
is on.
Vacate left when able and taxi via Alpha, Beluga 44 Tango, see you!
Secondary engine, and we've got duct pressure. That's good. And we will get the engine to run of fuel. We're gonna get a weird funky taxi. So here I'm gonna go to our charts.
Southwest 2087, wind 250 at 16 on ramp to Delray, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff. On up Delray, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff, Southwest 2087.
Technically we're at a certain spot, which is spot 2. Feel that shake. All right, looks like we got a good start. Let's start number 1. We got duct pressure more than 20.
Directed 2785, wind 250 at 16 on after Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff. On at Docker 25 right, clear for takeoff, American 2785.
Recirc fans are off. I thought I had them on. Oh, there they are.
Southwest
Operation
2087,
complete.
contact
Go ahead
departure.
and set the parking brake.
Cover departure, Southwest 2087.
All right.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
All right, we got TA only for now.
What would you like?
Sir, the cabin is secure and safety briefing has been completed.
Thanks. All right. Reflux 5. Ooh. My backup pumps and generators, all of that jazz were still off.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
All right. Still showing electrical backup generator left to off. All right, there we go. Waiting for the pin. Hey, bye-bye. Thanks. All right, looks like we've got a weird funkiness going on that I gotta fix.
American 2785, contact departure. Departure, American 2785. Zero.
All right. So there's that. We're good. So we got the flaps, and we'll come in and we'll do flight controls. We've got 4. Make sure they're free and correct. Neutral, down, up, neutral, rudder, left, right, neutral. Flight controls are free and correct. NTIs and all of those are auto. So now we can do the
Before start
checklist.
checklist.
Oh shoot, I didn't do that checklist. Override this checklist. My bad.
Checklist complete.
Before taxi checklist, please.
Recall. Check.
Checked.
Auto brake. RTO.
RTO?
Flight controls. Check.
Free and
Checked.
clear.
Ground equipment. Clear.
Clear.
Cleared?
Checklist complete.
All right, now we're gonna call for a taxi. So I gotta get the charts. LA Tower, hello, United 433 Heavy, that's spot 2, request taxi.
Yeah, 433 Heavy, runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo, altimeter 29906.
25 right via Bravo, and yeah, we do have Sierra, sorry about that, 433 Heavy. So we are gonna be departing from 25 right, which is fine, that's what I thought. All right, so it's gonna be our nav Docker. Clear on the right, clear on the left, and we'll get the runway turn off lights and all. We'll get the terrain radar and weather radar. So this is Charlie. And Bravo is basically the inner. And again, if you're joining, had forgotten to set up the chat, so I cannot see the chat. Apologies for that.
Approaching 25 right.
All right. It's looking good. Actually, I'm glad he gave us 25 right. We don't need to redo the performance. It's about the same length as 24 left.
LAX Tower, Continental 4, looking for Bush.
Circle calling LA Tower, stay call sign.
Continental 4.
Continental 4 Heavy, LA Tower pushes at your discretion, call for taxi.
Push via discretion, will call for taxi, Continental 4.
Would you like something?
Prepare cabin. We are taking off.
Very well. Of course, sir.
All right. They're ready. And we are too. Before takeoff, checklist, please.
Takeoff checklist, please.
Checklist complete.
Oops. Guess we're going to take full length. All right, now we can go to the departure itself.
Yeah, 433 heavy runway 25 right, line up only.
Line up and wait 25 right, United 433.
Approaching
Engine Tower,
25
Polaris 2980,
right.
position
All right,
201
we're good
Bravo,
there.
we are ready for pushback and start up.
This is where I wish I had the
290
first
LA
officer.
Tower, verified squawk mode normal.
Heading 251. Selected.
On runway 2. Right.
25 right.
United 433 heavy, wind 250 at 16 on after Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Or now to Docker, 25 right, clear takeoff. United 433 heavy. All right.
LA Tower, good evening, American 598 heavy, 10 miles, runway 24 right.
American 598 heavy, LA Tower,
There you
wind
go.
250 at 16, runway 24 right, clear line.
Copy, clear line 24 right, American 598 heavy.
Polaris 290,
40%
push on Lima,
stable.
face south.
Take
First
off.
reference. VNAV speed on.
18 south,
LNAV
Hawaii
on.
290.
And we have 93.7.
Auto throttle.
80
full.
knots. Thrust is set.
V1.
B1 and rotate. Positive rate of climb. Europe. Oh, this is awesome.
VNAV speed. Thrust reference.
Checked.
United 433 heavy, contact departure.
Over to departure, 433 heavy. Thanks. Departure, hello, United 433 heavy, climbing through 2,300 for some to departure.
433 heavy, so get departure and a
Auto
contact.
throttle in speed mode.
All right, we'll radar contact. Ooh, why is my TCAS off?
VNAV speed. Thrust reference.
Yeah, my TCAS keeps going off. Uh-oh. Yeah, we got a problem. All right, let's set autopilot.
VNAV path. Auto throttle in speed mode.
For 40 Papa, wind 170 at April, you could have landed. Runway clear line 40 Papa.
Yeah, we should be 5,000 below. And TCAS is going up for some reason. All right,
VNAV speed. Thrust reference.
we're gonna set autopilot.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, not sure.
1509 contact, I'm at center 126.2.
You see, not sure what's going on the
LA center on
transponder.
136 126.52, see ya.
Oh, I know why.
Out of 433 have a contact, LA center 126.2.
2652, 433 heavy.
SoCal Delta 8887, that John Mayer taxi.
126.52.
Sir, confirm takeoff. Delta 8887 at John Mayer, ready for taxi. Delta 8887, 20.
That was 2087, 2087. Maintain best
And on
forward
that,
speed. Let me know what
forgot
that
to
is.
clean up the flaps and all.
Center Southwest 3176. I have a quiz.
See, it is coming back
Southwest
to
3176, go ahead.
Southwest 3176, you know, you've done great today. Probably one of the best ET services we've had in a while. Request drink makers or a surfer, you know, good and all. Just let me know what you need to, brother.
Yeah, unfortunately, the reason why I try to reach out to the Southwest is because I got to sequence all y'all, so Makers isn't really
that
going to
I
work.
dented.
And Southwest 3176, what's your plan, Mach?
Mach .81 all the way through, brother. Don't plan on slowing down.
Unfortunately, I might need to do that depending on what the what this other Southwest says. So we'll see. Southwest 2087, Southwest
weird.
2087, LA Center, you up?
Yeah, sir, we had a bit of a radio issue there, Southwest 2087.
That's 2087, LA Center. What's your say Mach number? What are you planning?
Yeah, these guys are hogging the frequency.
But we can bring it to A1 for you if you want us to.
That's 2087. Just maintain best forward speed. I got this another Southwest going A2, but if you can't do
The
that,
good news is on VATSIM, I'm still showing that I'm right off.
76, maintain Mach point A2.
I'm sorry, say that Mach number one more time.
That's 2176, Mach point A2. What you plan?
We're at Mach .81. .82 is pushing a little bit too much now. I know you got a new hire over there going to San Francisco. You might be going a little bit slower, but we can do 81. That's fine.
Okay, 81. My apologies. That was 2087, maintain Mach point A1.
Thank you, brother.
All right, 81 South, it's 2087.
LA Center, United 433 Heavy, climbing to 11,800, Sumner 2.
Alright, just attention aircraft, just stand by. Let me figure things out here. And 433, say again.
We're climbing through 12,000 on the Sumner 2 departure, checking in.
And 433, LA Center, low climbing table of 360.
Climb maintain 360, United 433.
Delta 2442 up.
Nope. Yeah, they hogged that frequency for a long time.
Sorry, making 1440, which...
Okay.
Alright, my TCAS is showing up here, but on the VATSIM stuff, it's showing on, so I won't really worry too much about it.
Flight 1050, runway 26, left clear to land, wind 21016, gust 25.
Business left clear to land, front about 1050.
Flight 777, runway 26, left clear to land, number 2, wind 21016, gust 25.
Alright, Sumner 2, we go to
Clear to land, runway 26,
Olaf.
left, frontier 5,
Let's clear that.
I got Delta 24 for 42 up. Delta 107, do I have you?
Los Angeles Center, Delta 5150, a little bit of an early contact here, Matt 530.
execute.
Delta 5150, I sent you arrived just as I expected.
Alright, so now we can go to standard on both sides.
Hills in the Southwest 1885, past over the center.
The question is, do I have a failure I'm not aware of? Let's find out.
Single Lucky 1, 299 for Southwest 1885.
Fuel jettison.
LA Center, Southwest 1932 on the ground at
ISO valve left.
You're ready for taxi.
Hopefully we don't have to dump fuel.
40 contact Albuquerque Center 132.2 CL.
Alright, we do have a fuel jettison.
LA Center,
ISO valve left.
flight level 36030 to the west of Schaefer. Delta 107 LA Center, radar contact, descend via Iron Man 2, arrival LA altimeter 2996. Via Iron Man 2, Delta 107. LA Center, Delta 1216, flight level 380.
Alright, so we're going to continue on the departure there, so all is good.
Delta 1216, LA Center, I see, I think. Headed 2479, descend, and pilot discretion maintain, level 300.
Selected.
Pilot discretion, flight 300.
Alright, and we did pass 18,000, we're good there.
Mach point 81.
Let's go ahead and sync.
Mach point 81, United 1509. And 433, do not exceed Mach point 81.
Do not exceed Mach point 81, United 433. Do not exceed Mach point 81. Okay.
292, yeah.
So we'll just monitor that. Right now we're
42.
Mach 0.65 on the climb.
Heading to course.
2442 LA Center, hello, stand by. And 4180, man down to climbing table 360 for traffic. And 4180, climbing table 360 for traffic.
360 for traffic, 4180.
LA Center Delta 8887 is 5,500 for 1,500.
All right, we're looking good.
LA Center climbing table 370.
Drink a little coffee.
LA Center, hello, Frontier Flight 5724, spot 2 at Las Vegas, information Victor by the taxi.
Just if you're on the ground in Vegas, just stand by.
United Dutch Station, respect.
Roger. Alright, Southwest 1932, runway 26, right taxi, be Charlie.
That's Sierra via Charlie, 1932.
Los Angeles, United 22, flight level 360.
In my haste, I forgot to shut off the APU.
At 292, LA Center, enter contact.
I need a first officer.
LA altimeter 29906.
Send via Ironman 2, 29906, United 22.
All right. So we are going through Rising.
2785, descend via Rounders 4, arrival runway 26.
So there's Rising right there.
Send via Rounders 4, 26
And then we basically are going to get to Stoke. That's our initial. So once we get to Stoke, we are basically out of this exit. So we're good. So I need to start setting up the arrival charts. So we'll go to menu, chart clip. Now we want to do SFO. And for SFO, we're going to remove this Class Bravo airspace.
Center United 4180 is
and we want the Surfer 4. We want 28
and by descent,
left,
I mean,
or right actually.
gain altitude. Sorry, brain's not working.
It's a new way to stay climb. United 4180 climb, gain altitude, level 390.
28 right.
390, sorry dude.
And
I'm fried after work today.
on
Thank
the
you.
ground, airport info, no need parking gates, we do need coordinates, we don't need.
Flight level 290,
And complete. Alright, so we're good there. And I believe we're parking at Delta 10.
Vegas, transfer by 26, right Alpha 6, expert to be a Golf, Bravo, good day.
26 right by Alpha 6, parking Golf Bravo. Also, low level wind shear, about 400 feet AGL.
Yeah, so we are parking at Delta 10.
Butterfly 777, did you copy that low level wind shear? It was A321.
Yep, Delta 10, plenty of hot spots. So let's see, parking gate. So this is our Surfer 4 arrival.
73 contact, SoCal approach 128.05, good day.
Approach 128.05, American 73 up to date.
Alright, so we're gonna arrive via Gnarly at 280 above flight level 200. Gnarly 280 above flight level
4180,
200.
flying, radar service terminate, bridge change crew, good day.
And then W wave between 15 and 19.
Turbo 198, Salt Lake
There you
offline, radar
go.
service terminate, bridge change
Epic
crew,
at
good day.
280 between 10 and 15.
For Robo 198, see ya.
Epic 10 and 15.
Recycle transponder squawk
And then
5160.
Follett 240, 8,000 above at Follett. And then we arrive via Eddie at 6,000. Yep, Eddie at 6,000. So what I want to do, departure arrival,
Let's get off my back.
28 right, and we want Eddie for our transition. And Surfer 4 is selected, and we can execute legs. So now it should all be good. Yep.
Yeah, 5150. We get the flight plan up. Stand by.
Yeah, it's all good.
That was 5150, squawk 5160, 5160.
All right, so once we do all of that, we're good. Eddie is basically we're going to expect 6,000,
LA Center,
and that's the beginning of our approach. And we go to page down, ILS. We're looking at 213, and we'll get the weather here shortly.
2087, opens offline, radar surf, terminate, bring change crew, good night.
Alright, over to Oakland, let's see you, 720 to see you, bye-bye.
All right, 213. We sync it, and I gotta get the altimeter.
LA Center, United 842, Green 90 feet.
All right, heading to course once 298.
Once, United 842, call me in 10 minutes. Delta 107, contact SoCal, press 128.05, yeah.
All right, 1,000 to go.
VNAV path. Auto throttle in speed mode.
LA Center, Frontier 5724, short of 26 right at Vegas, ready for departure.
All right, so we want the weather at SFO, so we'll go to COM and just get it via ACARS.
A321 reported low level wind shear.
So what we'll do Kilo, Sierra, Foxtrot, and Oscar. We want to do 80's request. We are on VATSIM and send.
522 LA Center, radar contact, descend via Chow 4, arrival runway
This 80's is not available, so we do not have 80's right now.
Alright, 27, or sorry.
Yeah, it looks like we don't have anybody at SFO.
That's 1216, your
which is fine. We can look at the METAR. So we'll look at the METAR. All right, so for the METAR, we have SFO 01 2049 Zulu.
That was 3176, change approved, see.
Is this METAR or TAF? Yeah, this is TAF. Yeah, this is TAF.
At 1509,
so let's go to review.
Change approved, get it.
Receive.
Change approved, good day, bro.
METAR, there you go. All right, 020156, winds are 230 at 7. Altimeter 29905.
Pitbull 1 arrival. Santa Barbara altimeter 29905.
295, descend via the Pitbull 1, United 2479.
Frontier 5777.
29905, we got that set. And remember, do not exceed Mach 0.81, so we are good there. I actually forgot about that.
7000.
160, 7000, Frontier 577.
Alright, so all of that is good. Looking at our progress page, if you wanted to, we can go to VNAV. And we go to next.
Frontier Flight 5724, roger, climbing table 380.
Forecast, if you wanted to put winds, this is where we would put it. Let's see if we have winds available. Menu, briefing, winds. Looks like for the descent, we're at, let's say, we're going to take, all right, we're going to take 200. 283, actually we're going to take 310, 279 at 66. So 310 is
Private flight 777, you want to try a 26 left
279 at 66.
We prefer 19 now.
Put it in.
Had a little winter as well.
And then we'll take 200, 283 at 54.
Private flight 777, expect RNF Zulu runway 19 right from Penn.
Expect RNF Zulu 19 right from Penn, Frontier Flight 777.
And then we will take 150, 277 at 43.
I will go ahead with the RNF there for Frontier Flight 777. Great.
2442 contact down
And
37
finally, we'll take 100 272 at 30.
2.2, Delta 2442, see ya. Southwest 2452 contact, SoCal approach 119.6, bye.
119er 56, and are you sure that the prior frequency doesn't think they just...
Oop, 272 at 30.
They don't tell me anything, man. Contact SoCal 128.05, see ya.
128.05.
Alright, so those are all the wins we have.
Always the last to know. Yeah, 433, Oakland's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, have a good one.
Frequency change approved, have a good one, 433 heavy. Now we are on Unicom.
LA Center, Delta 69, I don't know if I missed it or not, but if I did, can we get lower? Delta 69 to 70 Angel 4 arrival, sorry about that. No worries, we'll set by the Angel 4, Delta 69.
1228, there you go, we're on Unicom. Alright, so those are all the wins we have, and if we go to Prague, we are going to arrive with 20 tons today. We descend in 83, which I forgot to do
After
the
takeoff
after takeoff checklist. All is good. Alright, so 20, we're going to add 20 to our zero fuel weight, which was 267. So let's call it 267, 289. No, I mean 389 is our landing weight. So 389, and we will come in and say, init ref, we are going to be landing with 389. We're going to take that and we're going to calculate our performance. So we already have the winds. All right. So winds are 230 at 7. So we'll come in here, menu, performance, show landing, copy data, and here we said reversers, they're both operational, and we'll take flap config 25, brakes we'll take 2, and here we wanted 389. What happened there? All right, 389, and VREF will do +5 on the add. And temperature, we had 14 and 230 at 7. All right, so that's what we got. Runway is dry. Anti-ice is off. Runway is 28 right. Now we can calculate. Hide the keyboard. It is giving us VREF 25 +5, basically 137 on VREF and 142 on approach. So we'll put in 137. This one wants 132. All right. So we'll do flaps 25 and 137, and we put it in there. Okay, so that's good, and we have already checked the arrival and we briefed the restriction and all of them have been programmed in the FMC, so we're good. And we'll go down to our bottom altitude, which was 4,000. And we have 299.5. All right, now we can do our descent
040.
checklist.
Descent checklist.
Recall check. Calling the TCAS is still I don't know why, but yeah, see, the TCAS is just messing. All right, we're just gonna be assuming we don't have any TCAS operational. Recall is checked. Notes, we don't have any. Auto brake, we want level 2. And landing data VREF 137 flaps 25, and the minimums are gonna be 213 barrel. Approach briefing completed. Checklist completed. How come he didn't speak the checklist? All right, and we're gonna get back to going to below, even though we don't have any TCAS. And we'll tilt down. All right, so all of that is good. 300 on the heading. All right. All right, so we'll be on the ground here shortly, guys. And again, I am unable to see the chat while in VR today because I forgot to set up the window. However, I can do a quick, maybe the nice thing about all right. So let's see failures if we have some kind of TCAS issue, because the TCAS cannot stay on no matter what I do. I don't know if it's conflicting with something else. So let's go to airplane, failure control, all failures, show only failed. Okay, the only failure that I have currently is a fuel jettison isolation valve left. So my TCAS has not failed. The question is, why is my TCAS not showing? That is the question. For the life of me, I cannot get the TCAS to work. It will go back to standby or altitude reporting. That's what it goes back to. Not sure why. That is not good. But the good news is I'm getting TCAS on VATSIM. The controllers are seeing me. And for the rest, I'm just gonna have to be basically seeing and avoiding. So if anybody is wondering why this guy is flying without TCAS, it is not intentional. That is just something that I don't really have time to troubleshoot right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit cancel recall. All right, the cabin had called long time ago, so they wanted to see if we want coffee. And the answer is no, we don't want any coffee. I think that's been cleared. So anyway. And in about, 21 or 22 nautical miles, we'll begin our descent. We already did the descent checklist, the approach briefing, and all is good. And it doesn't look like we have anybody at SFO today. Not a bad test of VATSIM after being away from VATSIM for quite a bit of many months. All right, now we have a left fuel pump issue, guys. So let's go back to the fuel. And we can see that our left forward fuel pump is in up. We can recycle it on and off to see if we can get it. Oh. Okay. Recycling it actually did bring it back. Just gotta watch it to make sure there are no issues. Here on the first officer's part, who sent me a message. I'm flying blind. Auto ATC, Oakland Center activities, descend via the Surfer 4. Okay, it's just Auto ATC. That's just telling me what to do. So there is Oakland Tower, but there is no center for Oakland right now, which is fine. All right, we can get rid of the fuel page. It's just something we were monitoring. If we had something very serious, like for the engines, this screen will come on automatically. And we are about 20 nautical miles from our, from SFO rather, and 7 nautical miles from our descent. So don't go too far. So here's what we're gonna see. We're gonna be arriving via Surfer. Stoked, Surfer, and then Gnarly. 280 above flight level 200. We can see why. There is terrain, which we can see. So we're gonna set terrain on my side, and we should be able to see the terrain overlay. And we can also see it out the window. And here we are. We have idle VNAV path. And we have begun our descent. So we lost about 41 passengers from our original OFP. 41 passengers did not show up. So basically we dispatched lighter than normal. All right, so what we can do, we can brief our, we already briefed the arrival in a sense, but we haven't briefed the approach. So basically it's an ILS approach, normal 3-degree glide path. We're gonna arrive at the Sepin at 3000 and step down to 1800, and Axmol is our final approach fix. Where at Axmol we are pretty much just gonna follow the glide path of 3 degrees. All right, and in case of in case of go around, what's gonna happen is we're gonna climb to 3000 on the San Francisco VOR radio 281 to VIC-U to intercept a distance of 12 DME to the SFO VOR, and we are going to hold basically straight out in 3000. All right, transition altitude is flight level 180, and we have the minimums at 213, which is set on both sides, so that is good. What is the MSA here? The MSA is about, depending on which direction we're coming from, we're about heading 310. Call it 4500 is our MSA. All right, and our identifier for the ILS should be India Golf Whiskey Quebec. We do not yet have it, but it should be India Golf Whiskey Quebec. 11170 at 284. 11170 at 284. So just waiting on the identifier. Right. So then once we are on the ground, we are gonna be landing on 28 right, and we are gonna taxi basically to Delta 10, which is right here. So Delta 10 is right here. So we're gonna taxi cross runway 1s. We could exit via Echo, and that could put us straight out to Delta 10 via Echo. I think that's doable. We'll auto brake 2. If not, we'll go via Delta and come back around. So let's see, 11,870 and Echo. Let's call it about 5,000. Let's call Echo about 5,000, okay? 5,500 half the runway. Let's see if we have that much performance. And oh no. Show landing data. Landing distance is gonna be 7,490. So Echo is not gonna be possible at our settings, which we won't sweat it. We'll just go Delta. All right. Just quick cockpit scan. All good. And we're gonna be on the tower frequency for our arrival. I forgot about that. So tower frequency. $120.5. That's where we're gonna make our call outs. 120.5. All right. And that is once we are below 10,000 feet, we're going to start making call outs on the tower frequency. Pretty quiet. And there we are at the Gnarly. It says flight level 200 or higher at Gnarly. All right, let's tell the cabin to be ready. So prepare for landing. Did I just lose? Yeah, I lost the... Yeah, there's a bug right now. Yeah, she should be talking. Yeah, she should be talking. She's not talking. He's not talking. I noticed that during the checklist. Okay. All right, 299.5. With the nice coastline. Right, transition altitude passing 180 and now 299.5 set. 299.5 set on the standby. Right, approach checklist, please.
Approach checklist.
Altimeters. Yeah, he is not talking, nor is she talking. So we're just gonna ignore that. I have managed to create some kind of issue somewhere. Not sure exactly where the issue is. All right, we will be landing in approximately, what does it say? No, 2:45 is not time. I guess it says 15 minutes, but I think we're going to make it less than that. San Francisco traffic, United 433 heavy descending on the surfer for arrival to 15,000 currently. Expecting ILS 28 right into San Francisco traffic. You can hear the throttle move. Right, heading to course 328. All right, let's continue checking the systems. Electric, hydraulics, fuel is still good. Cabin altitude is 4,000 and decreasing. Closed doors are all auto and flat controls are normal. Right, forget that we have to sync the barrel on both sides. This is a hotkey. All right, let's go and put in a little bit of speed brakes. Got some terrain coming up. All right, 10,000. Landing lights to on. Yep, speed brakes extended. All right, we can stow the speed brakes. Yep, the checklist has been performed, so you're just waiting to begin our approach. Right, we're inbound to Follett, and Follett we need to be at 8,000 or higher. All right, so far so good, guys. So, chime button here for the cabin. I haven't had to use these fuel jettisons yet. Someday I will. Someday I will. I mean, we are already below our maximum landing weight, so not today anyway. It's gorgeous. You can use a pen and then it will swap positions. Nice. Here we can check our, maybe not. I was checking my oxygen level, but apparently on VR it's not simulated. I heard the sound. Nope. What was that? That sounded like a power outage. I don't know what that was, but that sounded like a power outage here. Everything froze. Right controller battery low just now. Please replace batteries soon. Maybe that was that. I don't know. All right, we can start slowing down. So we'll open the speed window. And we'll go to flap up speed. And we will go to the tower frequency for, what do we call that again? CTAF. All right. SFO traffic, United 433 heavy on the SFO arrival. Inbound Eddie, expecting ILS 28 right, San Francisco.
San Francisco traffic, United 1509 on a 4-mile final runway 28 right, San Francisco.
All right. So there it is. No tower, no problem.
1509, go around, fly present, heading to send up a comment to them.
Did somebody call a go around for the United? Did somebody call a go around for United? That wouldn't be nice. And here we are at Seat B. All right, runways are over there in sight. So let's just go ahead and start and taking flaps 1. So there's flaps 1. Oh shoot, my bad. All right, runways are clearly in sight right now. And we are above the glide, guys. All right, let's get to flaps 5. Check flaps 5. I did it again. I keep pushing the wrong button here, that's why. Yeah, I keep pushing the wrong button and it's stopping the descent.
San Francisco traffic, United 1509, cross runway 28 left, San Francisco.
In San Francisco traffic, United 433 turning final to intercept the localizer 28 right, San Francisco. You gotta be kidding me. Who was that? In San Francisco traffic, United 433 Heavy intercepting the localizer for ILS 28 right. San Francisco traffic. Come on. San Francisco traffic, United 433 Heavy turning right to intercept the localizer. Or left rather, we're on the localizer for ILS 28 right, San Francisco. So get out. Arming that. Keep going. Keep going. Do not. There you go. All right, my aircraft. Oh my! At the worst moment, my things don't work anymore. Yeah, my trim and everything that goes with it wasn't working. All right, flaps 20. Yeah, it's gonna be a bad one. Flight directors to off. Yep, my honeycomb just decided to let go. 141 or 142. All right, we can salvage it. 1,000. Up 25.
United 433 Heavy, runway 28 right, clear to land.
2 right.
28 right, clear to land. 433 Heavy, United. I don't know, tower joined. Somebody sent me a message.
212 or do the 210.
Yeah, somebody sent me a message. I knew it, but on VR, it's like good luck finding it or seeing it. That's what the problem is when you're on VR.
300. Approaching.
111 contact spot 0616.
I don't want to pull an Asiana.
Asiana 212 Oakland.
Yeah, I don't want to pull an Asiana.
Please respond via text. Turn left heading 010 to maintain 4000 ILS 28 right.
Woo! This sucks. I should have gone around.
That's okay, I got you now.
It's late to go around. Yep, it is late. We said Delta, right? Manual braking. And that's Delta. In the end, we did it. Yeah, that was bad, guys. Actually, this is...
Yeah, 1313, client tempo 370.
Tango. This is Tango.
Runway.
Asiana 212 heavy, turn left heading 310, join localizer.
I forgot. Can't cross that one.
Yeah, 433 heavy, cross runway 28 left, safe parking.
We're parking Delta 10 today. Cross 28 left, United 433 heavy.
Delta 10, okay, stand by.
Approaching 10 right.
Is that on the western half of Delta or in the eastern half of Delta?
It's right by taxiway Echo.
Okay, perfect. And 433 taxi ramp via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha 433 Heavy.
If you were going to Delta 8 or south of that, you'd have to go a really long way around.
Roger, copy. And apologies, actually, we heard a ding, but we are on VR and could not read the text. So apologies on that. Thanks for contacting us.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Agent XC12 Heavy, 6 from Juliet, maintain 3000 until established, clear 9 left runway 28 right approach.
So we actually took the wrong turn. We should be going there.
11 to 78 Diamond 5 arrival, Sanford altimeter 2995.
All right. Yeah, this guy connected while I was on final, and I was on VR. I could not really see the stuff, but yeah, no worries. All right. And off, on. I believe this is where I'm going. Delta 10, right here. Yep. All right, flight attendants, disarm doors and slides, even though I cannot do that or talk to you. Doors to manual. All right, let's go. Terrain radar off and weather radar off. Shoot, I overshot that big time. I overshot it big time. All right, yellow. And red. And parking brake. All right, easy APU on the bus. We're at 99, 98%. APU running. Yep. Cool. That's good. And we can stop the chrono. And we did 1 hour and 11 minutes. Not sure if this will turn off my transponder now on the VATSIM app. I'll check it. It did not. It made it ident. No, it was Oakland Center who contacted me. It's still showing that I am transponder code running, which is not true. All right, so which is all right, there you go. We put it transponder code standby, and here we can put the beacon to off. Yeah, that's what it is, everyone. And Shift J. There you go. And normally we come out and we say airplane not ground service, loading service, unload. All right. Not sure if she's gonna open the door. Looks like I lost communication with the first officer and the flight attendants and all of that. All right, team. That's pretty much what we had today. Somewhat impromptu. Checking out VATSIM. Looks like my setup is still correct. So, well, I actually just reinstalled Swift client, which I can use for both MSFS and X-Plane without having to change. And I was doing the model matching and seems to be working fine. So, let's see if I go into a tower view. There's really not very many aircrafts here that I can see. Oh, there is an Asiana. How fitting, while I was landing, there was an Asiana. And when I was saying Asiana, I don't want to pull one of those. Oh my God, my strobe lights are still on. What a rookie. What a rookie. This one right here. Off. All right. Well, everyone, thank you for watching. And we will see you very soon on the next one. Ciao.